I really am kind of bloody sick of not having a partner, but I don't think what's going to happen with that. It's as I'm getting older by the minute, and I don't like older men, and they don't like me either. So it's very complimentary. Older men like younger women, and older women like younger men, and younger women and younger men like each other. So where does that leave me? With a warthog and a dung beetle that I can talk about on stage. So someone said, you got to do something. You got to be proactive if you want to meet somebody at this point. You have to, it's not going to happen anymore like it used to. It used to was easy. I mean, God, they'd be flicking them like, just flicking like fleas off there. When you're young. And the world is in front of you. And even if you're grotesque, you're beautiful. Because new is beautiful. And that's just the way we look at things. We don't look at old as beautiful, even though it is. But we don't look at it that way. So to find a man when I was young, oh, please. I mean, it just really flicking them off like, they were dung beetles. Go, just get out. And the next one is on his way in. And I didn't have to play this game of relationships and getting to know somebody. You didn't play, this was the 60s, you didn't do that. I mean, first of all, you were probably too high to know that you were even talking to anybody. And, you might had a little conversation, exchange names, whatever, and then you had sex. And if the sex was good, then you had a relationship. Now, it's a production number. It really is, because someone said to me, well, what you should do, if you want, first of all, if you expect a good-looking Jehovah's Witness to come to the door, it's not going to happen. Get out of the apartment. That's the first thing. Then get on a site. Get on a senior site. I'm really, throwing up internally a senior site. I know I'm older. People give me seats on the subway all the time. I'm aware of this, but I don't have to, the senior word bothers me, but I joined a site. I joined a senior site, and I was only attracted to men in California. If I lived in California, I would only have been attracted to men in New York. As was pointed out, obviously I really didn't want to do this. I didn't know how to do it. And this is the game. I mean, the game is, it's a big bloody bore is what the game is. First of all, you spend all this time with these emails, which tell you nothing. You get pictures that are false. There's probably one woman is sending all these pictures out, probably a little Romania woman who's just sending these pictures. And people, they don't look like they send their pictures. I mean, I saw this guy, he was adorable. So I made contact with him, and when I saw him coming down the street, he was eating the sidewalk. He was so hunched over. Okay. I mean, I admit my pictures are retouched, and they are professional pictures, but they still look like me. And so I bit the bullet. I said, all right, I will start dating men who I can actually see. First of all, I've learned something about older men, besides the fact that I don't like them. I have learned that they have a big need to tell you almost immediately that they can still do it. I don't care. This is not why I'm in. They're in the relationship to prove something to themselves. I wouldn't ever want to be a man. I actually feel sorry for men. That's a big burden to carry, really, if you can't get an erection. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I can say that. I'm absolutely amazed at the things that are coming out of my mouth up here. I guess on some really neurotic level I feel comfortable, which is like really something scary, because now I'm going to have to work at making this really into a bigger career than it is, which is going to take a hell of a lot of work. But because, I'm too Jewish, and I'm too bright, and I'm too New York, and I'm too old. Aside from that, I'm perfect to be a comic. So I would never want to be a bitter comic, though. I don't want to do that.